The corruption of Hillary Clinton knows no bounds. Now, new emails that have been released by ABC News shows that when she was a member of the State Department during the earthquake that struck Haiti in 2010, she used people who were heavy donors to the Clinton Foundation as people who got the contracts to provide emergency services for the victims of the earthquake in Haiti. One of those is a billionaire who donated to the Clinton Foundation. He owns the Jamaica-based telefirm Digicel, who wanted to fly supplies into Port-au-Prince and get his employees out. Now, what happened was there was a series of emails that were sent increasingly higher up the chain in the military to get that specific area where that telecommunications company wanted to get people out. A corporation got preferential treatment by the U.S. military because they had donated to the Clinton Foundation. Now, there was also this is just some of the examples. A large building industrial park was built with the Clinton Foundation money and became home to many businesses who donated to the Clinton Foundation. So as people were clamoring for homes to live in because they'd been destroyed by the earthquake, they managed to build an industrial park for businesses. And they just happened to go to places that were heavy donors to the Clinton Foundations, like The Gap and SAE-A, a Korean garment company. So as all these people were basically dying because they had no place to live or clean water to drink, immediately those corporations who had given the significant portions of money to the Clinton Foundation were given preferential treatment and a place to set up business before the disaster relief was even carried out. I mean, they got some relief, but the problem remained, and still remains to this day. However, a Clinton Foundation spokesperson did make a statement regarding the allegations. These emails were sent to pass on the U.S. government and UN the hundreds of incoming offers for help for those entities to handle as they deemed appropriate. The alternative would have been to do nothing to mobilize resources. Of course, such a statement is absolutely ridiculous. If Clinton didn't give preferential treatment to particular donors, there would have been no relief effort. That's nonsense. Now, interestingly, despite $1 billion being given, only 4 or 5 homes were reconstructed in Haiti. And yes, I double-checked that one. That sounded simply too outrageous. $1 billion that was sent for home construction ended up building just 4 or 5 homes. The rest of the money is simply unaccounted for. Now, I can't think of a better symbol for capitalism. As people are dying in the thousands, are getting sick in the tens of thousands, capitalism is sitting there trying to suck dry every possible ounce of blood necessary. But we're supposed to believe that capitalism will give us, the best of all possible worlds. It's the rational allocation of resources by market forces, as long as you just don't count human life as rational. So again, some kind of a corruption coming out of Hillary Clinton. Is this really a surprise at all? No, of course not. But it does speak more to what the American empire is, and a little bit more about one of the people who is running in this possibly the most outrageous, god-awful, crazy election that I have ever seen. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.